What do you spend your day talking about? When you run into people, do you spend your day complaining? Do you spend your day talking about things that you want to happen or things that have happened that you don't like? Um, because as you do this, our words really are creating things. So I have seen this, how powerful words are. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples. So there was a guy whose leg wouldn't heal. He had had surgery and the wound that he had on his leg wasn't healing. So he tried everything to try to fix this, did everything that he could do. And so, of course, last resort, as we always seem to be, he went to a hypnotist who regressed him back. And it turns out that on the surgery table, so he, was under anesthetic, obviously didn't consciously remember this, that the surgeon said, "Oh, I'm not sure how this is going to heal." And because he was in the state that he was in and not able to reason for himself and say, like, no, of course it's going to heal, he, oh, what do I got on my lip there? That's weird. Anyways, because he couldn't, kind of defend himself and say, no, that's not going to happen, he took this as a subconscious truth, and then his leg wasn't healing. So, that shows the power of words and how, we take these things and they can affect us. Okay, now, second example. I had a client who their whole life they believed that they were unlovable. This client is like later 60s, and I regressed them back to infancy. They were in a bassinet, so however old that would make you. And they had a sibling over top of them speaking these negative, poisonous things towards them. They probably didn't like them because they were jealous, whatever it happened to be. This person was so young that they didn't actually know what was being said. They just, were receiving whatever energy was coming from that. So, these words, these things that people say to us really, and the things that we say really do affect things. They really have a powerful impact. But it's not just in certain situations like that. It's all the time. If you know that, energy is real, which it is, and that, some people do energetic healings and they will do these things across the world. You live over in Greece, I live over here. They can do these things across the world. So it doesn't just matter if somebody's there with you and you're speaking these things. If you're even talking, let's say you're sitting around with a bunch of people and you guys are gossiping about somebody else, this person will receive that energetic poison from you, and it will affect them on some level. And if you don't like that person, you might be thinking, awesome, good, I hope that it affects them. Now the problem with that is that through the law of cause and effect, or reaping and sowing, what it is that you send out, you're going to get back. So it's just super important to watch your words and to only say things that are going to bring goodness into the world. So another thing is, if you are a very fearful person, let's say, there's just so many things going on and you're really afraid of this or really afraid of that. It happens that when you're afraid of things, you don't like holding on to that. And so you use your words and you spread it and you tell other people. Now we know that the problem with this is that it then creates that. It's making that happen, and those things are actually going to happen to you. So next time that you have a fearful thought, and you want to spread it to somebody else, or let's say that you have something that you want to complain about and you want to spread it to somebody else, just stop yourself, catch yourself and think, if I say this, what are the consequences of me saying that? How is that going to look when it gets returned back to me? And do I want that to happen or not? So, just be very mindful of your words. So that's what I have to tell you guys today.